Yeah, he's feeling well. It seems like he might throw a mini bullpen on Tuesday or Wednesday. So looking forward to that. He's just physically he is who he is, and he went through his process last year. The only difference, he was coming up the other surgery too, so they have to take care of him in that aspect. And now it's just the bone chips. So I think compared to last year, he'll be back sooner than the previous year. I gotta ask Brad what a mini bullpen. Yeah, we got different bullpens always. Like,
Alex, why Bradley right?
just he's tough against lefties, very tough. So just working on a few things too. He'll play tomorrow and Sunday, but he's tough against righties. So just throw Nooney out there, try to put the ball in play, get some. I don't know. It just felt that way today. It's supposed to be 5 innings. We're waiting on the conditions of the field. We don't know yet if he's going to play. But as of now, he was going through the whole thing as far as like preparation and activation and all that stuff. So as of now, he's supposed to play. No, he's supposed to play 3 in a row. Yeah. Let's not talk about pitches because the last time I talked about a pitch, the guy hit a home run on that pitch. So, yeah. No, he's been great to us. A lot of people were surprised last year when he made the team, but what he did in spring training was amazing. He was throwing 94.5 and the cutter and the sinker, and the ball was moving all over the place. This year, obviously, it's a different year, different roster. He doesn't make the team, but right away he comes back and he gives us 2 or 3, whatever, in Arizona in that bullpen game. He was amazing, and it's just good stuff and different. I think he's different than the rest of our guys. First of all, he's shorter than Brewer and Work and Barnesy. It's not fastball curve, it's slider. So that plays too. You got to have different type of guys in the bullpen. That's very important. They do. With Presley and Osuna and Rondon, they're different. Will Harris. That gives you matchups, before the game you look at, this guy struggles with sliders, this guy struggles with curveballs, fastballs up. So he just gives us a different look, and, he's been great with runners on, clean innings, 3 innings, 2 innings, it doesn't matter. He's been good, and, you guys talk about it the whole spring, we were trying to get somebody to step up. You guys used the next Brazier. We just used somebody to step up, and he's done an outstanding job for us.
We don't talk about his slider, but does it remind you of anyone else's slider?
Not really. It's just a good one right now.
David able to get in here first?
Yeah, David, today he'll start. Listen, when we have to make a decision, we'll talk about. He needs to play the position, during the week. Second, probably third, probably the outfield. So, we'll see how he's feeling better as far as like his throwing progression. So when he start playing the positions, then we'll talk about making decisions and all that stuff.
Is this the eye, like, totally fine now at this point?
Yes.
That's not an issue?
No. But that's the thing. Like he hasn't really having at bat since spring training, since the last one in against the Cubs, because his at bats during the season, he was actually with one eye. Yeah. So.
Are you liable to stay with the short bench until one of those guys is ready to come up? And how much of a hindrance has that been for you, having only
It's different than last year, of course. But we got some guys that have stepped up offensively. One of them is Christian. So, I think we still hit for the people that we feel we have to hit late in games, matchup wise. So, sometimes, Mitch gets to first. You think about pinch running, you have to wait for him to get to second because you're like, well, we're not going to steal here. Ground ball double play, we lose Mitch. So that's the only thing. But besides that, it's been comfortable on the other side, with bullpen. It's been good, but it's a little bit different than last year, to say the least.
When you look at Moreland's season, the average being down for the home runs being so high, do you see him as kind of a guy who's evolved a little bit over the time?
I mean, what I remember from 17, he was a guy that towards the end of the season, he was hitting the ball the other way, especially in the division series. He was a guy that he had a great series against the Astros. I remember he hit the ball off the wall and line drives over the shortstop or the third baseman, whatever you want to call it. This year, one thing for sure, he doesn't like, he's not happy that he's hitting whatever. I mean, it's up to 230, I think it is. But he wasn't happy with the 212 and the 12 home runs. He wants to be a complete hitter. I think he's hitting a spot now that we feel that, well, we run into this, and now we feel very comfortable with him hitting behind JD and in front of Xander. He's been getting some pitches to drive. He's taking his walks, which is the most important thing. Like I said a few days ago, the most important thing with Mitch, we have to take care of him. Don't run him out there every day, because when that happens, then his swing looks a little bit longer. He starts expanding. But if we keep him fresh, he can do the things that he's doing right now.
Do you think the power numbers kind of going up as they have are a statement of how well he's kept himself in shape, or is it more of a change in style?
No, he made some adjustments towards the end of spring training. He didn't have a good spring, and forget the numbers. His swing was off, and he decided to go in a different direction as far as his swing, and it's paying off. He's more direct to the ball. I think around the league, if you start looking, we talk about launch angle and hitting the ball in the air. That's a different offense over there. You got guys that are more direct to the ball this year than last year, and I think you make adjustments with the way the guys are attacking guys. We always talk about, them using fastballs up and breaking balls down. So it seems like guys are more direct to that pitch up in the zone. And I think he decided to do that. He was a little bit loopier in spring training, and now he's direct to the ball, which is helping him out. He's a big, strong guy. And it's just a matter of him making contact. And when he does that, you've seen the results. We'll see. I mean, nothing has happened yet, so I'm waiting for the phone call.
Alex, anything stand out to you about the Astros and how they're playing, the changes they made last
Yeah, they got a good hitting coach, man. Yeah, their hitting coach is awesome. Yeah, he's my best friend, too, so I'm very proud of him. He's doing an outstanding job, Alex. Carlos is healthy, which is important for them. Michael Brantley, that's a game changer right there. Is a guy that hits lefties and righties, and he doesn't swing and miss. And you see their numbers with 2 strikes. Seems like they're back to what they did in 17. They're slugging with 2 strikes. They're putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. They're hitting the ball the other way with 2 strikes, which is a testament of what their game plan is or what they do in a certain organization. And the pitching is a little bit different. Not having Dallas, obviously, it's different. But those 2 guys at the end of the game, they've been outstanding. Presley and Osuna, they got some capable arms in the middle. When Devo is not like a high leverage situation guy for a team, you have a pretty good pitching staff. and it's a complete team. Defensively, they made some strides last year as a whole. They did play better defense. It's a complete team. I think right now, is the best team in the big leagues.
Alex, you tweeted at the Bruins last night. Is that kind of the relationship that happens?
I mean, like I've been saying, I work in probably the greatest sports city in the States right now. I mean, this is fun. I'm not a hockey fan, but I work here, and I got caught up watching hockey yesterday, and it's been fun. It's been fun. I think Bruce has done an outstanding job staying in the moment. You see the interviews, and they didn't get ahead of themselves. They even, if they have to rest players, they rest players. And they're in a special situation right now. And hopefully it happens. And having three trophies in the same city at the same time, wow, that's cool. So looking forward for hopefully we can have an off day when they play one of the games. I don't think it's going to happen. I already look at Toronto too, and who they playing in the East? I forgot. NBA. Yeah, they play Tuesday. They should play Monday. We got a 1:00 game. But yeah, I mean, amazing run, and just you see the vibe of the city. They love their teams here. They love it, and just walking around and it's fun, and hopefully it happens, and we can have them here and celebrate here at Fenway. With Benny against lefties, I think he's hanging in there. I mean, what do you see? Bad, good? I mean, I don't think he's doing bad, just one of those. I think Benny is being on that wave, he gets to 300, he goes down to 70, and then he goes up again. So I think he the 9 strikeouts in 3 games, you don't see that often. So seems like strikeouts were in the water for 2 days here against the Rockies. So